Texas Longhorns and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Guys, I caught up with the Longhorns head coach before the game. This is a challenging environment, bringing his team in here against a very quality opponent. This has so many implications for postseason, rankings, strength of schedule, all of those metrics. But more important, he knows how hard it is to get a win here on the road. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Simon. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Takes the handoff. It Smothers. Powers through the defender. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Here's Manning to throw. Makes the catch. It's Smothers. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. And the Longhorns come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Motion from the wideout. They'll give it to Brown. Still on his feet at the 45. Gashes the heart of the knee. Touchdown, Longhorns! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he capped it off with a 65-yard touchdown run. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Wants to take it outside. It's Jackson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got him. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Might be calling a hot route. Might as well stick with him. Maybe a crease. The 20. He's at the touchdown, Ohio State. Rolled into the end zone, and this crowd was eating it up.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now in this defense to tackle. And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Manning on play action. Oh, they're after him. Gets rid of it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
How about the quarterback there, buying a little bit of time, a little Houdini act, breaking the tackle, breaking the sack. Maybe now you want him to get his eyes back downfield and try to make a play, but the pressure definitely sped him up and forced the incompletion.
Manning lines up in the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception.
Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, sudden change situations are so interesting because oftentimes in that kind of instance, you get the ball back on a turnover and offenses are trying to take a shot looking for the home run touchdown. But that time, they just turned around and handed it off. It was a more conservative play call, David, but it gave them the same desired result.
Well, and it's kind of crazy. When you force that turnover, everybody goes bananas. The sideline's going nuts. You get a little bit of extra juice, and then they hand the football off, and everybody does their job. They capitalize on it. Momentum swings happen so fast in college football.
Makes the grab in their space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Third down from the gun, Manning. Trying to beat the D deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Hey, man, guys, we talked about this one coming in. Like, this matchup on the outside.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to keep the drive alive. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole. Pound through that hole. That running back, they can't.
Trying to get behind the defense. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Those horns are up, and they are sharp in the running game.
Yeah, just pounding the rock, playing physical. And I think when you think about great Texas teams, you probably think about the running game, the physicality. And I could go through so many backs with Cedric Benson and Ricky Williams and all those guys that, and just recently Bijan Robinson, high draft picks, really, really good running backs.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Caught in the backfield, it's Brown. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
And they did tack on the extra point. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. The run inside. It's Jackson. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break.
Here we go, ready. Ready, five. Go.
Here's Julian Sayin to throw. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a third and long.
Flag 14. Return. Shift. Go.
On the move, it's Jackson. Stopped cold by this defense. They tried to fool him with the run, and nobody was buying it.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit it.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Sayin to throw for it on 4th. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Sayin, pocket breaking down. Lets it fly. Open on the right side, that's Smith. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive humming. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Jackson. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Might be changing the route. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Here's a heat. Makes the grab. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. It'll be 4th down. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. 4th down, Sayin. Now adjusting. Got out of trouble and throws. Oh, sticks that big mid up there and grabs it. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. And the Buckeyes have it with a 1st and 10. Running inside, it's Jackson. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Throwing, Sayin. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
On the run, it's Jackson. That'll be enough for a 1st down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. The Buckeyes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They're looking to pass from the red zone. He's got his man, makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They're going to test that run defense to the right here. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeye!
I love the jet sweep call. They're close to the goal line because it's a bang-bang play. He's in motion. The quarterback gets the ball right away, hands it off, and there's just too many things happening too quickly for the defense to be able to find the football, and they're able to run it in for the score.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Oh, did you like that stiff arm? Get a face full of that as he gets it up to the 34. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. There's a crease. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their second. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Throwing Manning. Going over the top. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beat.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. Going with the counter play here. Can't get him to the ground. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Manning to throw for it on 4th. Finds him out of the backfield. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. To throw, Manning. Makes the grab, it's Smothers. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get 1 more snap off. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. They want to get the ball back right now, lining up for an onside kick to start the second half. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do.
Yeah, and I know you're down. I think it's always hard of when to pull the trigger, when to be aggressive. And listen, they decided it was time. It's the 3rd quarter. Got to make something happen. Got to make a play. Unfortunately, it was just unsuccessful.
Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Buckeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He wants to change this route. The run inside. It's Jackson. Fights off a defender. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. And the Buckeyes are in the red zone. Here's Sayin to throw. Smith with the grab over the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the third quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the second half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem.
Number 96, set to kick this one.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here's Arts to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Texas. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
But we know, David, talking to the coaches before the game, they wanted to get this guy involved. Weren't able to do it early, but they saw the matchup, took advantage of his speed, and it's a long touchdown.
Yeah, and sometimes it takes a minute to figure out what the defense is doing, but then now you figure it out, and now you go to your go-to guy. He has all the speed, man. He can win outside. You want to play man-to-man coverage on him? You want to leave him on an island? It's not going to turn out well.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Eight-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
On the run, it's Jackson. Could be an alley. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, and sometimes the coverage is just great. And as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Making side adjustments here. Lined up in the gun on 3rd down. Sayin working that left side now. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now, 4th down, offense has to make a decision.
Trying to get it to the marker.
Well, the offense at this point is just doing everything they can. Not give the football back to their opponent. Even though they're up in this game, they're still going for it on 4th down. That now the 3rd different 4th down they've converted in this game.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. On the ground, it's Jackson. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Say it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
He's knocked down at the 33, and that's short of the line to gain, and let's see what they do on 4th down. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Saying to throw for it on 4th. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll try the right side. Breaks the tackle. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Manning. Right on the money. Could not make his way to the corner.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Tries to get it on the ground. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
A give to Brown. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
It's complete to the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Arch is going to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Oh, no, the ball popped out. Bounced right back to them.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop them right here. Reads it, fires complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third-down situations.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Big drive for this offense late, trying to tie the game. They've pieced together a couple of first downs, and here they come again. They'll run it. It Smothers. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle, but they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
When you're down late in the game, you got to make plays. It's really tough not to force the football. You can tell quarterback forces the football. Defense comes up with a huge interception.
Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Running inside. It's Jackson. Turning it on. They make the stop. And how about that spin move? Turn that into an 8-yard gain. Timeout taken by Texas. It's their 2nd. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? He might want another play. They go right back to him. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. You might get away with grabbing just about anything except the face mask. Got to keep those hands below the face mask. And it'll be first down for this offense after the personal foul.
Here we go, ready. Red 18, red 18.
They'll move the wide receiver.
Ready to go.
They'll run it to keep the clock moving. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. The Longhorns stop the clock for the final time, calling their 3rd timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. He'll be dragged down, but not before he's put the finishing touches on a win for his team. The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10.